We're live off the rip, man. How you been, man?
Doing good, man. Just lately, I've been getting a few interviews coming in for my podcast, and actually, it's been kind of surprising. Not gonna lie.
Okay. What kind of interview? Who you got coming up?
All right, so just well, I should say yesterday because over on the East Coast it's almost 1 in the morning. But pretty much yesterday, I just had on Angels play-by-play announcer Jose Mota, and we talked about a lot about Angels baseball and stuff like that. That was a really good one. I also have a few players from Charlotte. That's a university that I'm going to be having like a lot of players from over the next couple of weeks. So that's something to stay tuned for. And that's pretty much it for now. But what
Okay,
have you been up to?
man. Just busy. All over the place, man. You know how I am. Just trying to get some shit off the ground with this and schedule some guests as well. And I mean, raising my boy. You know, I got my son now, so
Yeah,
just been dadding it up and potting it up, man. But it's about goddamn time you and I got back together, man.
yeah, man. You've been producing. I've been seeing what you've been doing. The clips with GQ and everything, and then I saw the most recent one you put out with Darius Slay, man. That was some really good stuff. You hear me? Easy, you there? I don't think Easy's there. Huh? Maybe he lost connection. But man, I guess what we really gotta we have a lot to get going to. I mean, we pretty much now. I'm gonna go to the game that I watched tonight. I was able to watch the Milwaukee Bucks play in Phoenix. Phoenix had limited fans tonight. That was really interesting to see. Um, I mean, the Suns barely escaped with the win in regulation. They beat the Bucks 125, 124. Um, I mean, Giannis, I think, put up 47 tonight. And man, oh man, that was a really good performance. I think Devin Booker, I'm pretty sure, was the leading scorer for the Suns tonight. I think he had like about 28 points, I want to say. Could be wrong with that one, but I'm pretty sure he was somewhere in that vicinity. Really good. That was a really good game, and I think Milwaukee's just about done with that West Coast trip now. They were down, I want to say, like about 8 points with 2.5 minutes left in the game, and they made a pretty good run at it. They had a good shot. They had the ball with about, I think they had 5 seconds left. Chris Middleton ends up missing a shot where they could have ended up winning that game. Milwaukee, I think Drew Holiday was out for them yet again. I think that's like the second or third consecutive game he's been out. But it was a really interesting game. A lot of scoring, a lot of back and forth. Um, but it was just a really good game to watch tonight. So what I wanted to get in with the easy and everything was the Super Bowl. I mean, what a freaking crazy outcome that was. I don't think too many people had. Yeah, you might say, yeah, I had the Bucks winning, but I did not expect the kind of score that we saw on Super Bowl Sunday. I mean, who really expected that one? I mean, this tells you, man, how crucial that offensive line is. I mean, Kansas City, they were missing Eric Fisher, that star left tackle, and that came basically to bite him in the rear end. They didn't have that. I mean, Tampa's pass rush, they were just taking turns on the left tackle for Casey. They were just picking on the guy. It was just like, okay, who wants to go on that left side? Shaq Barrett, your turn. No, Pierre Paul, you go. Levante David, why the hell not? I mean, like, it's just crazy. And like I said, You just need that damn offensive line. And if you don't have it, if you don't have a dominant offensive line to protect your quarterback, you're not even getting to that game. There's no way you're getting to the Super Bowl with a poor offensive line. So, I mean, the Chiefs, what they need to do in the draft, if you want to know an area where they need to improve, I mean, hey, that's a true sign. What we've seen against the Bucks, they need to build up that O-line even more. They need more depth there. No questions about it. Um, what else was I going to say? Even there, I think they could use another guy in their secondary as well. That wouldn't hurt them, especially in draft. And you know for a fact that Tampa Bay is going to make probably a run at another guy possibly in their secondary. So just watch out with that one too. I don't know about you guys, but Adrian Peterson, there's been rumors already that AP is looking to join the Bucks on a 1-year deal next season. Now, I want to get your thoughts on what do you think? How do you think he would fit in that running game if something would go down there? I mean, right now, you just saw freaking playoff Leonard Fournette. I mean, this guy, there was so many questions about Tampa's backfield throughout the season. And we finally get to see what this backfield's potential is. I mean, it was about, I would say, for the just about the tail end of the regular season, heading into the postseason, you had Leonard Fournette and you had Ronald Jones just getting hot at the perfect time. And Fournette just took off as the lead back. And as you saw in the Super Bowl, I think he had about, I want to say, 89 rushing yards. And he was involved. He was involved heavy in the passing game too. That's another thing about him. So Brady didn't even have to. When you think about Brady's performance, he didn't have to launch that ball downfield as much. He took it. Yeah, he took a shot, but he didn't have to rely on that. And that was just the key to success for that offense. Huge props to Byron Leftwich, the OC for Tampa. What a performance. I mean, they put up freaking 31 damn points on Casey's defense. I was playing well of late. So huge props to him there. Another fact, too, Mike Evans, he was only targeted once, and he had one reception. He had his one reception. I think it was for 31 yards. And man, that's just crazy. You imagine that in the Super Bowl? Tom Brady didn't even need to throw the damn ball to Mike Evans. that's just absurd to me. That's just the amount of options he's had. I mean, Gronkowski had 2 touchdowns. AB scored a touchdown literally right before the half. I mean, you want to, and here's another thing too about that drive right before the half. The refs 100% set up Brady for that 21-6 score because when you look at it, Casey's defense, they were called for 2 PIs. I forgot the defensive back for Casey on the coverage of Mike Evans, but when you look at the play, it just looks like Mike Evans trips over his own feet, and maybe he might got a little bit tangled with Casey's defensive back there. But I didn't see any interference there. That was bailout number 1 on that drive. Then all of a sudden, Brady, they're like really just about going to go in the end zone. They're at the goal line pretty much. All of a sudden, Brady just launches the ball. His pass, like it feels like it's goes into like the second row. It was so damn far out of the end zone, and they end up calling PI. And I just didn't understand how they threw a flag on a ball that just wasn't catchable. I just didn't understand that one. And that set up Brady to AB for the touchdown, and that gave them the lead 21-6 at the half. And man, that was just a killer. That was a killer. And what you guys saw throughout the night was Brady and Tyrann Mathieu going at it, pretty much. And that's the thing, though. That's what Brady does to you. Like, as soon as he sees your defense getting real emotional, man, he's just got to pick you apart like that. And like I'm sure you guys are probably wondering. I don't know if anyone heard what exactly Brady said to Matthew, but he just basically what Brady just said. He just called him a bitch. That's all it was. That's all he said. So I mean, you just got called. The goat just called you that. What are you gonna do? I mean, that whole entire defense was just so damn emotional. And like I said, that's what just Brady does to you. As soon as he sees you like that, he's just gonna pick you apart. Man, it was just a really. I don't even know what else to say about this. Brady gets his seventh Super Bowl ring, his fifth Super Bowl MVP, and I mean, yes, Brady played well, of course, but when you really look at this game, if you had to give the MVP award, I would give it to a specific unit, and that's Tampa's defense because this Todd Bowles is the first defensive coordinator to not allow Patrick Mahomes and his KC offense to score a touchdown. That he's the first defensive coordinator to do that. So a huge shout out to that guy, man. I mean, if freaking Todd Bowles, if he doesn't get another head coaching opportunity within the next year or two, man, oh man, I would be speechless, man.
I'm back, man. I don't know what the F is going on with the internet, but we good, man. I apologize about that. I
You're
appreciate you for
good.
carrying on the show, man. That was rough.
I was just rambling.
Hey, man, that's what we do as sports fans. What were you saying?
I'll just pretty much summing up the Super Bowl. I was talking a little bit about the Bucks and Suns too.
What happened with the Bucks and the Suns?
Suns like literally it came down to the wire and they won like 125, 124. It was a really good game. Giannis put up like I want to say 47. He really had a really good game tonight.
Hey, what did Devin Booker do?
Um, I'm pretty sure he put up 28. I know he was the leading scorer tonight.
What about that at the end of the game? Like who closed it out? Because that's a close game.
Yeah, it's gonna bother me who the heck hit the last shot for Phoenix, but it wasn't a buzzer beater or anything. They had the lead. They were up like 6 points with 2.5 minutes left,
Yo,
and they blew it just about.
Giannis had 47 points. Devin Booker had 30. Damn, I'm looking at the numbers
He
right
had,
now.
he had 30. Damn.
Yeah, Devin Booker had 30. Chris Paul had 28. Seven
Oh,
assists,
okay.
3 rebounds. Actually, you
That's
know what? What am I doing? I'll put it on the screen for you. Are you on your phone or you're on the laptop?
I'm on
Oh,
the phone right now.
shout out to Top Dog in the building. He says CP3 closed out the game. That's fucking. That's sick, man. I'm sad I missed it. I've been trying to do all this shit and like do all the production stuff and
Hmm.
schedule guests and stuff like that, bro. Honestly, it takes up so much time to where
It
like I
does.
miss stuff like this. That's crazy. 47 points from Giannis and a loss. That's rough. How do you how do you feel about Chris Middleton? Because I've had people try to sell me on him, and I'm just never really like impressed as far as like the second best guy on the team.
My
Where you
own
at with him?
opinion, my own opinion about him. I said this on numerous occasions already. And if Milwaukee wants to take that next step forward, meaning by them reaching the NBA Finals, they cannot rely on Chris Middleton being that second guy. I don't think
Yeah,
he's. I just don't see it in this guy anymore. He's a good player. I'm not gonna talk crap about him because he's a damn good player, but he's just not a number two guy on this team. If I think you just need to take a little bit, the pressure off this guy's shoulders and make him that third guy and bring in somebody else. And I think that's what the Bucks front office was thinking when they made this Drew Holiday trade. I think they were kind of believing that okay, we're kind of taking Middleton, that pressure off his shoulders here. And I don't think that's quite enough. I really don't believe that.
nah, I'm 100% in agreement. I don't think he's a number two on a championship team. Maybe like a three or four, but he's not the Robin to Batman. You know?
Yep.
And he's just, bro, it's Chris Middleton. Like, no offense to him, obviously he's a professional athlete and whatnot, but like the guys that are fucking balling, you see highlights of. You know what I'm saying? That's not really the case with Chris Middleton. He's kind of
Mm-hmm.
just collecting like when he can, because Giannis is such a dominant force. 47 points, man. That's a lot. I'm trying to see if we get some pictures of this motherfucker. Um, did you get to see the topic that I set?
No.
It's kind of off the top of the dome a little bit, but I feel like it's fair to question. We can cross basketball and football right now. When I ask you this, who is like the goat? Like when you look up that word GOAT
Mm-hmm.
in an acronym like dictionary type thing, because obviously in the dictionary it's a fucking animal, right? But like if you break down the acronym GOAT, whose picture are you putting like on that graphic? Like who you put next to it? Is that Michael Jordan or is it Tom Brady?
Dude, this is so damn hard, and I mean it's. I'm gonna go with MJ. I'm gonna go with MJ. Just give me MJ. Brady, obviously, I mean, it just speaks for itself what he's accomplished in his career, especially at. Here's the thing, though, at his age
Hmm.
43 season, he gets his seventh championship. That's the thing, though. Like when you had this debate, MJ wasn't like that at the end of his career when he was playing, with the Wizards. He wasn't like that. There was no championship appearance. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like the huge like breaker point right there for me.
Breaker point to give it to Jordan though.
It
You gave it to
I
Jordan,
mean,
right?
I gave it to Jordan just because of the talent. I just
Yeah.
man, it's really that's the thing though. You can make a strong case for Brady just like what I just did here. But man, it's just hard to go against MJ, man. It really is.
No, it is, man. I wonder if it's something that's like we've just been comfortable with it. It's the one thing we've settled on is calling MJ the GOAT, even when sometimes we slight him and say LeBron's the best. And I'm guilty of it. I'm one of the people who say that. But like you made a good point though just now. The 7 rings at this age, 43. Like I found a graphic. I'll see if I'll put it up real quick. It might take some time, but you know what? I can just do it like this. Oh no, I got it. Boom. Like that was Jordan at the end of his career, right? And the
Yep.
Wizards jersey to the left. Not really. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really popping off. But not LeBron James. I'm sorry. Tom Brady is literally winning a ring right now. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
think makes it a discussion because like that's the fucking point right there. And not only is it he's winning a ring at 43, it's one more ring than Jordan won.
That's also true. And here's another thing, easy to top it all off. I know I'm adding more fuel here on Brady's side, but just think about this. He has a pretty good shot. We all know how hard it is to repeat, but he has a pretty damn good shot to go back to the Super Bowl again.
Top dog comments and he says Brady all day. MJ was booty at 40. Brady is winning Super Bowls. His Super Bowls are harder to win. So and here's my vice versa of it too. Though for on the Jordan argument is football is the ultimate team sport.
Mm-hmm.
Like Tom Brady has nothing to do with what his team is doing on defense. You know,
Yep.
and this in this particular instance too, winning the seventh ring, that defense held Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, and Travis Kelsey to 9 points.
Yep.
9 points, and Brady had nothing to do. You know what I'm saying like he wasn't out there making tackles, he wasn't out there deflecting passes and whatnot. Whereas in basketball with Michael Jordan, he's playing both sides of that ball. You know what I'm saying? He has his hand in all of it because he has just as many steals and shit. He has just as, I guess, high ranking in steals and whatnot as he does points and stuff like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
he played defense and offense, so it's like he's kind of more directly responsible for his rings than Tom Brady is. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's but yeah, where you falling? And bro, give it to me, Sean. If I'm giving it to Jordan. I'm gonna agree with you. I don't know if you still feel that way after the discussion, but if you don't, man, give it to me. I need to learn because I'm tired of being like called a Brady hater. I want to be a Brady truther. That's what I'm gonna change it to. But
Dude,
I
it's
think I'm gonna
just
give it to Jordan.
like I said already. You can make the strongest case with Brady here, man. You really can, and you can't be. To be honest with you, you can't be wrong. You really can't with this. and it's just for me. It's so damn hard for me to go against MJ in this conversation, man. It just really is. I Man, I'll say this. I'll say this too because actually want to pitch an idea to you that I think we should have some time to think about as well. I would love to have an episode where we can like make a Mount Rushmore of goats across sports. You pick your four.
Hey, you know what? That would be fun, man. I wonder who else we had to tap in.
Yeah, and even for the listeners too, I want to hear it from you guys as well. We'll all give you some time too. We'll talk about it when a potential episode of that can drop or whatever. But start thinking about that because I want to hear from the listeners too. Because
Yo,
it's gonna be
yeah,
really interesting.
we got a listener who has a hot take right now too. I'm about to read it. It's my man Top Dog. Shout out to Top Dog. He says Brady won over 20 years. MJ had an 8-year winning window. Was bad in the 80s when Pistons dogged him. Bird owned him. Started winning after they got old. Brady won start and end of career.
I will say this.
He says an MJ truther. Oh, I
See,
never. Ooh.
okay. Well, hey, I'll say this, Top Dog man, you are really making me about to change my damn mind. You, dude, the points that he's been making, man. I mean, he's not wrong. He's not
He's,
wrong.
he. Okay, yeah, he's not wrong for sure. But like again though, like what hand in it? There's a Super Bowl that Tom Brady has where he didn't score a single touchdown. There's one
Yeah.
where he has like one touchdown, like 170 yards, and there's two of them where the field goals were kicked. And then you have the Malcolm Butler situation.
Dude, wait, was that against the Rams by any chance that they didn't score a touchdown? What was that?
Yes, I believe his most is well not his most. This nigga has 7 fucking rings, Sean. I'm sorry for using the N word on you, bro. Damn, that's crazy. His sixth ring. Yeah, he scores 0 touchdowns. But I just and all that stuff that he said, Top Dog said about MJ is absolutely correct. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Mhm.
Pistons did dog him. I don't know about Bird because the Pistons are really the one who took down Bird. Bird never recovered after that point. But MJ had those failures, but he had more of a hand in those victories and championships, in my opinion. Just because on
Mhm.
basketball, you can play offense and defense. Where again, football,
You
you're
can't.
really
Yeah,
playing
you can't
the offensive
control
side of
that.
the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and
That's the
again,
thing.
those rings were helped out by the defense or last minute kicks.
Hmm.
Malcolm Butler intercepting a ball. That's not Tom Brady.
Yep. No, you made really good points on your end here too, because like you said, you hit it right in the head here when MJ can control what he does, how he attacks the rim, how aggressively he's playing defensively. He can control that himself. He can control the pace of the game when he has the ball. Brady, yes, he controls it obviously when he has the ball, but he cannot control the tempo of the opposing offense. He has nothing to do with that with the defense. So, I mean that's just where the difference is here, to be honest with you.
I think there's a thing too, and I could be wrong. I could be totally biased in this too, but like who's more of a beast? Like if you had to each one in the prime at any age, Tom Brady at freaking 27, whatever he was best at. If you had a fist fight one, who do you have the best odds against, Sean? Who you take?
I'm still taking MJ.
Wait, you have a better chance of winning a fight against MJ? Like you yourself, though. I'm saying, like you had to fight your way out of an alley, and one of these guys is
Oh, oh,
blocking you.
oh, 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 wait, hold on a second. Now I understand your question. Yeah, I'm definitely fighting Brady. I have no shot against Jordan.
You know what I'm saying? Like Jordan's
I
just a
I have no.
beast, man.
I understand what you're asking now. Yep, I'm
Yeah,
fighting Brady. I have no shot at freaking MJ.
yeah. I feel the same way, man. Yeah, Jordan versus Brady in a boxing match. That'd be great. Too bad they'll never go broke, man. These
Oh,
guys got
you
it forever, man.
you never have to worry about those two athletes. It'd be like, oh, whatever happened to Brady? Whatever happened to MJ 15 years from now? Don't worry, they good. They're good.
Yeah, yeah. Unlike Floyd Mayweather, who took the bait and he's fighting Logan Paul. Shit's annoying, bro. So annoying.
Oh my god.
No, 7 rings is insane though. That is crazy. We will never. I will. I wish there was a spread that I could put a bet on, like for my life. Where like I don't think we'll ever see anyone win 7 rings again in our lifetimes.
Dude, it's just so damn hard. And just even the amount of appearances, 10 damn appearances. Could you imagine, man, if it wasn't for damn, my Giants and freaking Eli Manning being twice and then freaking playoff miracle? I don't know where the hell Nick Foles came from. My goodness, you want to talk about pulling something out of your freaking ass crack? That's Jesus Christ. I mean, that lucky freaking playoff run he's had, he just couldn't buy it against the NFC East, man. In the Super Bowl, career-wise, he is 1-3. The only time he beat NFC East team was the Eagles when I think what's his face, Donovan McNabb was a QB, right?
Yeah, yeah. Don McNabb and Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens had a broken leg that game too. That's another thing, man. For one of Tom Brady's rings is like when he beat the Eagles, Terrell Owens was injured. He wasn't even supposed to play. Shit was broke.
Yep. Dude, just imagine that, man. If he ended up winning those games, holy crap, we could be talking about freaking 10 Super Bowls. 10.
Yeah, man. Oh, he
Holy
beat
crap.
Philly.
Yeah, he's 1-1 against Philly in the Super Bowl.
That's right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, did you know that was Philly's first Super Bowl too?
Yes, first Super Bowl victory. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Apologize. Me saying two like that fucked it up. Top dog comment back in. He said, if Brady never got outside of New England, it'd be Bill Belichick who won them all. Brady was just there. MJ had Pippen, Jackson, and the new triangle offense for every ring. Rodman for 3. Ooh, top dog. Ross just sent top dog the link, bro. Hop in, bro. I'm here for it. That's hurt. It's got to hurt the case for MJ. I mean, Jackson went to win
Dude,
6
he
more.
has dude, he I give him credit, man. Top dog. He's just coming in here with so many great damn points.
That is a great point, man. Really great point. But like I said, those situations. I mean, that could hurt MJ, yes. But again, he had more of a hand in it. How you look at basketball players and they palm the whole freaking ball.
Mm-hmm.
That's MJ with the hand he had in his rings, though. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
he was that guy. Versus Brady is you can't palm really football really. You kind of end halfway around it. But I no, those are excellent points, man. Those are great points to bring up. Um,
Dude, I'm definitely, man. This will be a continuation for sure. This is we're not done. We're not done with this debate. We're just getting
oh yeah,
started on this one.
yeah. We got to hit that one during prime time for sure. Because right now it's 1 a.m., which is such a random ass live. But I definitely want to definitely want to catch up with you and talk some sports, man. What did you make of let me find this too real quick actually, because there were some funny ass videos that came out today of one said goat Tom Brady turned up. Did you catch any of those?
Oh, of course I did. Dude, I'm gonna be sharing the videos that you posted, man. I've been laughing my ass off all day at your page, man.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
that Pat Mahomes video, dude, easy. I was freaking crying laughing for 20 minutes.
How
I couldn't stop
how,
laughing.
how spot on was it, bro? That shit was like,
I couldn't stop laughing. I was just like, dude. And I'll say this too. This is something I didn't even mention tonight. But easy, we never seen a quarterback like Pat Mahomes where this guy, he was freaking banged up. He was limping too. And he was still running backwards, getting out of freaking sacks and still
yeah,
managing, making moves and creating plays. Dude, he this I can't I can't stress it enough, man. This guy's freaking amazing. I just never seen a quarterback like that before. How the hell are you scrambling like that? Just make you like this. I'm about to get sacked. Nope. Oh, come get me, man. And it's just like I never seen that before. This guy's freaking amazing, and it's just such a shame that his receivers were dropping a ball. I mean, like Travis Kelsey, yeah, he was the best receiver for them. I mean, he had like 133 receiving yards, but he had some crucial drops. Crucial drops.
yeah, man. You know what? Here, the video you're talking about too, for anybody who's listening, if you guys are watching, I don't know who's listening to us, I don't know who's watching, but uh, this is the Patrick Mahomes video we are talking about. This guy's, oh, you know what? Y'all can't hear this shit. I'm sorry. I'll redo it. But no, this video is so accurate, man. I was dying laughing too. That's why I had to share when I found. You know, I feel really bad about real talk. I don't know who made the video, and he deserves so much credit for this, man.
A laser beam.
Man,
Mahomes in trouble. Get more pressure. Throws a laser beam. Mahomes. Hit Mahomes from 3rd and 19. Complete through the hand.
the referees.
Chasing after him. Mahomes in trouble. Flings it across his body.
Uh, BS3 actually reposted that on his YouTube. But yeah, man. Oh shit, I got this thing playing in my ear. My bad. No, Mahomes, man. There was a one throw where he was literally parallel to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna find a picture of it, man. I had it up the other night too.
Dude, I can't get over this, man. This guy with his acrobatic throws. Oh, holy cow.
It's insane, man. It's like, you know how I've always been like a Brady truther, right? Because when I
Mhm.
think Brady, I think shit like that. I think shit like that we've seen from him. Aaron Rodgers would be another one too, and and I just can't recall Brady doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And he don't. But hold on, real quick. Let me get this picture up too. I get it though too, because he does just what he's supposed to do. So he does just enough where he doesn't fuck up too much to where they get the job done. I mean, I don't know, man. Oh, right here, you see it?
Yep. Dude.
That's insane. He hit him on the money. It hit him in the face.
Yep. I
It
mean,
was
there's nothing you can do as a quarterback up to that point. You did everything you can possibly do, and just about nobody else ever, ever, nobody else could do that.
it's insane, man. Patrick Mahomes is a
Oh
freak of
my
nature
god!
for sure.
And that type of quarterback right there, Easy. This is not the last time you will be seeing Pat Mahomes in the damn Super Bowl, man. There's
Bro,
no way that that's the last time you're seeing him. That guy, he's just as special as it gets. And I mean, they're the favorites coming out of the AFC, of course. They have to be the favorites yet again. You can't. No one could tell me otherwise that they're not the favorites again.
well, and here's the thing too. So, because I'm one of the guys that argue about the money stuff. Excuse me one sec. I gotta. Patrick Mahomes, he's in a situation. Yeah, he got paid, but I think for at least 2 more years, at least 1 year, 2 more years, he still has that dynamic duo of Travis Kelsey and Tyreek Hill.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think the fact that he has those two, they'll definitely be back. Because one of the crazy parts about them winning too is if other than when they actually won it last year, which maybe why they lost this year too would be a good point. But they didn't really rush the ball this year.
Mm-hmm.
They were just so dynamic offensively throwing that like they were able to go. What did they lose? Would they go like 14-2 or something?
Yeah, I think did they go 14-2? No, I think they went 15-1 maybe.
Yeah, top dog. He said, "Yeah, that loss is not on Patrick whatsoever. Dude tried so hard to make it happen. That
Mm-hmm.
it was a phenomenal performance. I mean, no, it wasn't because obviously the numbers. He had the 2 interceptions at the end. Because to be honest with you, he had a couple check down throws that he just didn't take. If you run back the film, I really wish we weren't
Mm-hmm.
live because I would just do it right now and play. But like, and I do get he was running backwards the entire time. Maybe that's why. But he if those accurate ass throws he was making, if you could just make that to like the guy, I guess the running back. You know what I'm saying? Like the check down was there. If you
Mm-hmm.
go back and watch the film a little bit, I don't know if you noticed that at all.
No, I you bring up a really good point, and I wanna like really pinpoint the very first drive in the second half, man. I mean, that KC drive looked somewhat promising, man. With Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he was starting to get going for them all of a sudden. And I was like, oh, man, if only they can actually establish this running game consistently. But they just, KC they didn't know what they wanted to do, man. They just didn't know what they wanted to do consistently. They weren't sure. As soon as Clyde started getting going a little bit, they ended up deciding to go for a pass. It's like they never really established that running game, man. That could have, who knows what could have happened. And I mean, they in all likelihood, if they stuck with that running game, they would have got at least a touchdown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what? They did come out that third half, the second half, moving the ball and, with the running back. Then did they throw an interception? Why didn't they score on that drive? Maybe they didn't even pass in the red zone.
I did that drive. I think was that the drive. Did they end up kicking a field goal out of that? Was that the very first drive?
Oh, you know what? I think you're right. I think what ended up happening, they ended up kicking the field goal.
I mean,
Yep, exactly. So I'm looking at the stats right now. Third quarter was 31-9. God damn, bro, they got thrashed.
and third quarter, you imagine that? That was the third quarter, 31-9, and that was it. There was no more scoring.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes, 26 for 49, for 270 yards and 2 interceptions. Man, that defense fucking balled out. But yeah, he had the option. I just actually found a comment where my man Steve-O was saying it. And I'm gonna play this video too, actually. But let me hit Steve's comment. He said, Mahomes should have took what the defense was giving him. He wanted to hit the deep ball, and it wasn't there. It wasn't a great performance at all. It was, and he's absolutely correct. I mean, that's the kind of point I was just saying. He had the check down there, and he wasn't hitting it, which would have helped move the ball a little bit more. But I guess in his the fucking throws, like the throws he is able to make blows my mind. That's what I mean is great. But he's still young. This is only his third or fourth year in the league.
Yep, he has plenty more time left, man. It's just the beginning for him. But you hit it right in the head with the really big time weapons that you have here in Kelsey and Tyreek Hill. It's like, how much longer can you make a run with these guys? And like you said, man, that Super Bowl window with these two specifically has to be at tops 3 years, right? With Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelsey. I mean, that I don't really see it going past 3 years with that Super Bowl window with that trio.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually search up their contracts too. Speaking of contracts, so Top.com did it again. He said his contract is low key brilliant. He might be a big cap hit right now, but I think by 2025, he'll be out of the top 5 paid. I don't think so, man. He got paid $500 million. Well, he's getting paid right now. No one's even close.
Yeah,
Let's look at it. It's Deshaun Watson, right? The second highest contract.
I'm pretty sure. Just double check on that one.
Yeah, let's check it out. I'll do this. Watson versus Mahomes contract. Can you see this screen still? All right, better.
Yeah.
I'm curious, and then after this, I actually do want to look up their those weapons for him too, and Kelsey and Tyreek Hill, because that honestly, depending on how they draft these next couple of years, that'll determine if he'll be back again too. Because again, the same way with Brady, it truly is a team effort. You know, like we can't pretend like Tyreek Hill isn't one of the fastest guys in the NFL, and Travis Kelsey isn't one of the best tight ends. Although Gronk slow this season, Travis Kelsey obviously looked like a beast this season, but in the Super Bowl, what it mattered, Gronk was the one that shined.
Yeah, and like that's another point too. I think some people forget. It's like, yeah, you're looking at Brady, and that's like the key headlines. Oh yeah, he got a 7 championship, and yeah, for obvious reasons, you're paying attention to Brady as the big time headlines. But when you look at Gronkowski, man, he just picked up his 4th Super Bowl ring, his 4th.
Yeah, that's crazy. Actually, I never counted his. I haven't been watching TV. I need to get back to man. That's why I cannot wait. Man, I got some news tomorrow, man. I should be getting some sleep here soon too. These contracts are not even close, man.
No,
Let me see. I said I had Watson for 156 million, and then I'm looking for the exact numbers on Mahomes right now too. I apologize. I know it's $500,000 though, isn't it? I mean $500 million. Is it not 500 million or billion? What the fuck? I'm fucking up.
it's $500 million, right? I'm pretty sure.
I think so too. Let me see. Maybe Spot Track just fucking does it for me.
Yeah,
Apologize for giving that website a chance, guys.
Yeah, Spot Track is really spot on.
Maybe that's why it's named that, huh? I don't understand why. Yeah, fuck that website I was just at. You guys, fuck you for shit. Long and awkward. Like that one time Sean got his first kiss. I'm just playing. Mahomes' contract is going to hurt his Super Bowl appearances for the first 5 years of it, but it should get better as the cap goes up. I don't know if this cap is going up though. With this COVID loss, think of how much revenue each team, the NFL lost. Because when you go to the games, you're not only missing like the ticket revenue, you're
Mhm.
missing the food vendors, you're missing the jerseys. You know what I'm saying? This so the fuck you're missing so much shit, man.
Dude, it's just I'm really interested to see how all these teams bounce back. Not even just in the NFL, in every sport. I'm really interested to see how these franchises really bounce back.
Wow. So whoever I'm trying to find who spoke on the contract. I wanted to give him his credit because he was absolutely right. Um, these numbers, I'll get zoomed in real quick. Let me see, read this one from Top Dog. The thing no one's bringing up about Casey is how bad that defense got exposed. For all the ref comments, Chiefs were most penalized team in the regular season. Yeah, but they were still like pretty some ugly ass calls, man. That is undeniable.
Yeah, like what I was pinpointing earlier on was the two PIs called literally right before halftime, and what led that Brady to AB touchdown. And I mean, they just like those two PIs were really bad, and that just set up Brady to take that 21-6 lead.
Oh my God, the Chiefs are genius.
Yeah,
You see what this?
I'm looking at this too.
Can you see? Yeah. So what they did? Oh my God, that is genius. Usually when NFL contracts are set up, they're backloaded because you don't want to pay him. You have if he's obviously can get hurt and retire or just be traded and shit like that towards the end of his contract. So you put the big numbers back there so you don't have to pay him that much. What the Chiefs did, because they still have guys like Kelsey and Tyreek Hill on like rookie or second year contracts, cheaper contracts. They gave Mahomes all his money up front. So when it's time for those guys to be re-up, you're only paying Mahomes,
Yes, sir.
right? Like, and this is
Dude.
only 2 years, $4 million in 2023. And the talent that this guy has, if he's still healthy in 2023, do you realize the haul they can bring in now? Oh my goodness,
Oh my dude, this is
that is crazy.
this is genius. It really is.
They will
Now,
be
now
back.
I see. Now I see exactly what Top Dog was saying now. And like when you really think about it, man, when we were talking about that Super Bowl window for this franchise, I mean that just extended a little bit more now because of you don't have to worry about that big time cap hit of his really at that back end of the deal more.
Yeah, shout out to Top Dog, man. Top Dog knows his shit. Mahomes' contract is going to hurt his Super Bowl appearances for the first 5 years of it, but yeah, and that's the thing. It's not going to hurt for not even the first five, man. I mean, we looked at the first two, if anything, but the guys that his teammates are already locked up, Kelsey and Hill. KC's betting on Mahomes not getting injured and continuing to be good. They can get burnt really bad because he's not going anywhere for a while. I don't think they're getting burnt on that one, man. That looks beautiful. But go back 5 years, quarterbacks weren't making 30 mil. Highest paid right now, it's 40 to 50 million. Mahomes' 10-year contract is 50 mil a season, so in 5 years. And 50, but what's the okay? So to be fair, then, because the second highest was Deshaun Watson. He was ready to hit the market, so he's paid top dollar, is he not?
Now, wait, let me ask because since we were mentioning Deshaun Watson and for obvious reasons, what's going on with him and the Houston Texans, I mean, he ends up, he wants quote unquote he wants out. But now here's my question to you specifically, Easy. If if you know, like head before you sign that big ass contract extension, and at the time Bill O'Brien was still that damn head coach of that team. Why the
Yeah.
heck are you signing that big time extension there if you don't know the future, what the future holds there?
Wow. So they kind of did a similar thing. Or I guess we could look at the actual cap hit too. Maybe help.
Because now all of a sudden he wants out just because he felt disrespected by the owner, which I mean is 100% true. The owner did disrespect him and did not keep his word of letting Watson have some sort of say in certain hires. But I mean, dude, it's just like, then why did you sign this big ass contract? Like I said, if you don't know what the future holds.
No, 1,000%, man. I feel like I'm rarely ever on the team side in those situations, but in this one, like you're getting paid that amount of money for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like you made the commitment to us, so we're gifting you this much money. You know, in return. If you break that commitment, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like you're flopping, man. It's ugly, and I don't know where I may have fucked up in explaining that, but it just you signed, you made the commitment to the team. That's why they gave you that money. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They knew you want to be out in 2 years. They wouldn't have done that. That wouldn't have been a situation at all because now you're also gonna be harder to trade. That's a big ass fucking. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a big ass dead cap hit too when they
It
get rid of.
is. It
I'll
is.
get it back on the screen. So for instance, actually, this would be fun to do. So 2021, I think. Okay, so we'll go to 2022. So $51 million is what he's going to be paid 2000 if he plays. 40. Oh, that's not bad. They could trade him and they only got to pay 11 million. I
Mm.
think. Oh no, I'm wrong. I'm absolutely wrong. 5, 10, 15. They pay 15 million. And whatever's guaranteed, I think was part of this too.
Mm.
I need to get an agent on here to help explain these contracts.
That would be
That'd be
awesome. Yeah.
that would be fucking lit. Actually, no one. I'm about to hit him up and see if he will. Let's get to some of these comments. I apologize. Yo, I def shoot the ish with you sometime, man. I think it'd be fun. Top dog, you're always welcome, bro. You know your shit. I'm not gonna lie to your boy Easy. May have burnt something before hopping on the stream, and I am a little slower to react to whatnot.
Oh,
Easy. I
man.
don't think Mahomes' contract extension kicked for a couple more seasons. I think he's still in his rookie deal till 2023 season. He got drafted in 2017, so it's a 5-year contract. I think what they did is they combined the salaries. They restructured it to where you know what I'm saying? Where he's just getting paid now.
Mm-hmm.
Because that dead money is ultimately like what that person's being paid that year, or what you're paying out of your pocket for them.
Mm-hmm.
But this is why we gotta get an agent on. Or maybe
Yeah, for real, man. It's just like, man, it's so crazy with all these numbers, and I love it too. But yeah, definitely to have an agent on just to explain more in depth of actual like terms of the deal would be awesome.
it would, man. We need an Adam Schefter. That's what you gotta go to school for, whatever the hell he went to school for.
Whatever he went to school for, that's what you should go to school for.
Yeah, because well, you're still in school, right?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Adam Schefter ain't gonna live forever, Sean. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get old eventually. He might catch the Rona. His body might not be able to fight it off. Boom, who's ready? Sean Kierner from the SK Sports Podcast. Speak
uh,
easy, brethren. Back to the topic at hand. How close you think MJ and LeBron are? Do you want me to go? You want to go first, Sean, or you want me to go first?
you can go first.
In terms of greatness, LeBron will never catch Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of skill, who's the better like baller? Who can hoop? Who'd I rather like start my franchise with? It's LeBron James
Mm-hmm.
all day. But like in terms of greatness, like what's like great and like historic and like I guess what you look at like what won't be done again. Like that's what I think of great. What's different from good, right? Or best.
Mm-hmm.
Just just like I don't know, man. It's a different category for me. But that's Michael Jordan, 6-0 in the finals, 6 rings. Like we're looking at how good like LeBron James is right now, and he can't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's great,
Mm-hmm.
but the better player, in my opinion, is LeBron. Man, he's a better shooting Michael Jordan who weighs 60 more pounds.
Dude, you hit it right on the head
Who
because
could pass?
I'm gonna make a comparison real quick because this is exactly how it goes down in the NFL as well. Because when you're talking about before, obviously Brady winning his seventh championship, a lot of people are going back and forth with Brady and Aaron Rodgers, of course. And this is where it comes in here. This is how you can compare it because Brady, in terms of greatness, has that obvious lead. But when you're talking about talent, who would I rather have under center from a talent standpoint is Aaron Rodgers. So like that's the same situation here for me in this debate. Like what you were saying is that when
Yes.
you really want to start a franchise skilled wise, you want to go with LeBron damn James.
Yeah, 1,000%. Steve-O, I think LeBron's a lot closer to MJ now after going 8 out of 9 finals. But MJ, wait, what? He's not 8 out of 9, is he? Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I think LeBron's a lot closer to MJ now after going. No, yeah, that's not the case. 8 out of 9 finals, but MJ always played his best in the biggest moments. He was great enough to never let his team lose. LeBron James has more game-winning shots overall and in the playoffs than Michael Jordan. Did you know that, Sean?
No, I did not.
Isn't that great? I know. I'm
That,
gonna
that
double check myself
that's
too.
wild.
Yeah, who has the most game
But see, that's the
game winning?
thing. But that's the thing, though. This is not a blowout for the people that think that continue to say that it's MJ by a long shot. Though, in my opinion, those are the people who just grew up watching MJ, and they were growing up in that time period. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't sit here and tell me that it's MJ by like freaking 10 miles. You can't tell me that.
And I'm double checking this too because I actually found an article that says vice versa. But I've never seen this website before in my life.
Hmm.
So I'll go to the Ringer. Shout out to what's his name with that one? Bill. Oh man, I used to love him. He used to be on ESPN. He started 30 for 30. Do you know what I'm talking about, Sean? Bill.
His freaking I know his face. I know the face, but the name's just not popping.
Yeah, whatever his name is. Man, why they gotta have like a whole long ass article, man? Man, fuck that guy. No, I'm playing. What? Come on, man. I'm trying to give you credit. Now this is what this looks like. I can't show this to my audience. All right, let's find a new website.
Hey, you're trying to do some good deeds there, and he rewards you like that.
Yeah, man. What the fuck is that? All right, so I'm at basketballreference.com right now. So let's see what they have. Score, block. Let me check the comments too. Maybe somebody has an answer for me to. Top Dog says if LeBron hits 6 rings, he's got to be considered GOAT over MJ. Dude went to 9 straight finals on 3 different rosters. That's him being the straw that stirs the drink. Absolutely. But in terms of he's better, bro. He's better than Michael Jordan. But in terms of greatness, the same thing with Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? 7-0 is hard to argue, right? Same thing, 6-0 is same hard to argue here. There may be people better, but in terms of great and just doing shit out of the ordinary, it's just different. It's MJ and goddamn, I hate to say Tom Brady, even though Aaron Rodgers is better. Pat Mahomes is better. They just deserve the title. He didn't win 8 out of 9 finals, but LeBron has been in the finals 8 out of 9 of the last 8 out of the last 9 seasons is what he meant. Bron's already better than MJ to me. I apologize, Sean. I was catching up with these comments. Top Dog said Bron is already better than MJ to me, but I'm an MJ truther. I love that word. I stole it from. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I appreciate Top Dog, man, sticking around, man. That he's made a lot of great points tonight, and
Top Dog and Steve O, man, they're my guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Steve O too. Yeah, man. Yeah. But like what we were saying, man, it's just you can't tell me that it's far. It's really damn close, and I just want to make it clear to the people that believe that it's MJ by a long shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, so this thing is really long too. So LeBron James. Oh shit.
And wait, and easy. Hold on a second before I just wanted to add on here too. Let's stir the pot even more because if LeBron freaking James goes back to the NBA Finals this year and wins back to back, imagine the possible road that he has to face this specific postseason. Could you imagine if he takes down, he has to play the Clippers? What happens if he actually ends up playing the Clippers and he beats them? And then they actually end up playing Brooklyn in the NBA Finals, right? And let's just say the Lakers end up repeating. Man, it's written all over the walls, bro. He just took down Kawhi and Paul George, that Clippers team, and in the NBA Finals, he takes down that freaking deadly trio.
Yeah. No, I thought. To be honest, Sean, I'm a LeBron James fan. I don't see that shit happening. Honestly, God, because think of it like all that shit you said sounds fucking crazy. Like we would have to put him in. He's already in the conversation, but maybe it's more convincing now that he
That
is,
might be
right?
where you put him over the top. Like if that all
Yeah.
goes down, I think 100% you put him over that top in that scenario.
But does that feel crazy to you? Like, does that feel like, do you think that's gonna happen? I don't think that's gonna happen, man. It's a fucking, I don't know.
I mean, I don't think it's too far fetched to start thinking about that.
By the way, this article from August 5th, 2020, has Michael Jordan with 9 game winners, LeBron James with 6, I believe, Kobe Bryant and Joe Johnson at 8.
Mm.
So I was wrong. I think in the playoffs is where LeBron James has the most game winners. I'm not. Look, I'm gonna figure this out because I feel like a dumbass for not saying that. Who has the most game winners in playoffs? How about that? NBA playoffs. What's that one? I was wrong. Michael Jordan has more game winners, according to ClutchSports.com. Has more game winners than LeBron James and Kobe Bryant.
Including postseason too?
That's the thing. I don't know if this is including postseason. Okay, so here's Bleacher Report. I don't know what year this is. Let me see. 2015. You can get the fuck out of here. I need that 2020 love, that 2021. You think this would be something that's be easy to find? It's actually not.
Dude, sometimes, man, certain topics you would be surprised where you think that articles are like updated. Man, sometimes it really depends on the topic. It just sometimes articles aren't as so updated.
Yeah, man. You know what? Okay. Yeah, because this shit's way different. This shit says 18 game winners for LeBron James. So it's a dunk or 3. But you know who's number 1? Hold on. I'll put it on the screen. I'm sorry, guys. Because you guys just listen to me talking. You don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at. I'll put it on so you guys can see too. After this, though, I really probably got to go to bed because I think I'd be somewhere at 9, but I'm not 100% sure. And I feel like I should know that. I got to quit smoking, yo. Who has the most buzzer beaters? Can you guys read this?
Yeah.
Okay. As you would imagine, some of the all-time great names of basketball also have the most buzzer beaters in the history of the game. These legendary players usually thrive during crunch time, and so they were given the ball in the last seconds of a game over and over again to try to get their team a win. It's a close matchup on who's absolute best, so it's good to take a look at some of these legends. Okay. Wow. Kobe Bryant's 1. RIP. Kobe Bryant was let me just skip to the numbers. Kobe had a total of 26 game-winning shots in his storied 20-year career. Not every single one of those were a buzzer beater, but many of them were. All of these were memorable, and for a Lakers fan, they defined the era for the team. Kobe was also 7 of 28 on shots in the last 24 seconds of games, 5 and 22 in the final 10 seconds. He missed a lot of game winners, but he also made many of them in his playoffs and even the finals. So this is 26 game winning shots, but 7 plus 5. Maybe that's just a specific statistic on the last 24 seconds and 10 seconds.
Yeah, that looks like a specific statistic.
We gotta, man. I need a fucking for sure site, but I mean, I'm liking this one so far. LeBron James, number 2. LeBron, let me find his numbers. LeBron has, let me find it right here so you guys can see. LeBron has 18 game winners and buzzer beaters over his career, but the thing is, he is still playing, and will more than likely add on to that total. He's 8 of 20 in the final 24 seconds of a game, and 6 and 11 in the final 10 seconds. He also has 5 buzzer beaters in the playoffs, the most of anyone all time. Okay, that's the stat.
There we go. Yep,
That's
that's
the
the
one that I was confused
postseason
with.
stat.
So he has 5 buzzer beaters in the playoffs, the most of anyone all time, and is 7 of 15 on go-ahead shots in the last 5 seconds in the playoffs. 3, Michael Jordan. Hold the phone. This must be going off playoffs because now this don't make no goddamn sense.
Dude,
they had
yeah,
LeBron with
because I
18.
see it.
Yeah. Yeah, Jordan had 25 game-winning shots in his NBA career. But so the playoff thing is what I was talking about, though. But I'm going to read this from Michael Jordan because he is the GOAT. Jordan had 25 game-winning shots in his NBA career with plenty of buzzer beaters and highlight dunks to go along. He was 9 and 18 in the final 24 seconds and 5 and 11 in the final 10 seconds. In the playoffs, he was also a game-winning machine, hitting 3 buzzer beaters and going 5 of 11 on go-ahead shots in the last 5 seconds. Jordan is a legend any way you look at it. So he was 9 of 18 in the final 24 seconds and 5 of 11. LeBron was 8 and 20.
You want to know an interesting fact?
Go ahead.
About LeBron James. So the Lakers played the OKC Thunder, right? So this is in LeBron's career. This is the very first time this happened that he played in 3 straight overtime games.
Wow. Wait, he went to overtime again?
Yep, he went into overtime against OKC tonight.
Oh, they played back to back.
Yep, and they literally barely won. Oh my goodness. Yep, they beat OKC 114-113. Wow.
Shout to my man Philly Fresco, aka Joe Castro from Philly the podcast. He says, "Take your ass to sleep." Man, I really do need to go to sleep. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I gotta be at this place at 9.
Just you want something easy? I'll say this. I think it'll end up being good advice. Just put that in your head that you have to be somewhere at 9.
Yeah.
Just put that in your head. Just assume that.
Exactly. And if that's the case, that gives me not that much time to sleep. So I might wrap this one up. I'll leave it on. Do you still have? Hold on. Top Dog Comedy said, so if Bron and Jordan are neck and neck and Brady's above LeBron, means Brady is better than MJ. Case is solved. Brady. Get the man, you put Go Blue at the end of it, Top Dog. I had to discredit that one. Now I see why you're saying all this crazy shit. But I like the way you added that up. I can respect the math on that one. Did you read that, Sean? Do you want me to read it again? And not like a retard this time?
Dude.
He said, so if Bron and Jordan are neck and neck and Brady is above LeBron, that means Brady is better than MJ. Case solved. Brady is the GOAT. And then he says something about wearing underwear in his head. I'm a State fan, Top Dog. He's still my guy, though. But go green. Well, I do appreciate you guys rocking with us. If you haven't already, we gotta get better like with timing, man.
Yeah.
We went live at 1 in the fucking morning, man. But I feel like this joint was bumping.
Dude, I have an idea what I'm gonna do for you now because I'm just gonna, as soon as I find out my schedule for school, work, my own podcast too, I'm just gonna send you like a weekly like schedule like in advance, so then I'll just let you know when I'm freaking available.
That would, yeah, Sean. That was fucking yes. I gotta do that too.
Just because then we could get a little bit more definitely on like the prime time stage more, or if the afternoon works better, whatever.
Yeah. Yo, we're about to get this shit rolling for sure once we get some consistency in it. But everybody that's watching tonight, I'm sorry if I was sounding like a fucking jazz talker. My voice is so dry. I need some water so bad. My shit's just fucked up right now. Hold on, MSU number 2 on my list. G, I can't hate it. Okay, top dog. I see you
Hey, respect.
for sure, man. I do have a new video out with Darius Slay. I got to ask him the GOAT conversation when it comes to Tom Brady. He actually made some pretty good sense of it to me. He let me open my eyes and see Tom Brady for like I guess being actually good. But you guys can check that out. That's out right now. If you guys share that too, I would appreciate that. But Sean, you want to plug anything and say your piece out?
Yeah, so if you guys want, just check out my recent interview on Instagram, Sean_Kiernan. I just had an interview with Jose Mota, Angels play-by-play announcer. But I'll be doing a lot more content on here with Easy, and we'll get this more rolling consistently.
Yes, sir. Yeah, guys, hit that like button. Please hit the share button. The like button, honestly, is more important, I guess. When I'm doing my research and shit on that, like that on YouTube, there's a like button just puts it in front of more faces. So you don't have to awkwardly share it if you don't want to, and you're embarrassed to tell people that you fuck with me. But hit that like button, and that'll honestly tell people, put us in front of more people, and we get some more dope ass guests, man. Like I said, we had Darius Slay on before, Glover Quinn. Like the bigger this shit gets, the bigger these interviews are gonna be. And soon enough, we'll be in person, and Sean will be reporting about broken fingers and broken dicks and whatnot.
That's the ultimate goal.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to everybody in the comment section in the chat, and we out.